evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? Hope you're good. Hope you are well. So, we're back. We're at Le Mans. We're in the GT3 cars. And, yeah, we're in the GT3s. And let me tell you something. It is so difficult to get back into the swing of the GT3s. Because we're at one of my favourite circuits. The 24-hour of Le Mans circuit. Circuit de la Sarthe. And I've not driven a GT3 car in anger since Sebring, and I think Sebring was like the back end of March. And to jump in to a GT3 car right here, right now, and do it, it's it's really difficult. It is really difficult. Like back in around about the time that I was running Le Mans, I was in like a 357. Right now, I'm still around about around about the 4 minute mark, and whilst the 4 minute lap is still acceptable, it's still extremely difficult to to go any faster. So what we're going to do is we are going to get it. We are loaded into a circuit. Unfortunately, the 40-minute race, that's how long a race is around here, is only every 2 hours. So they're every odd hour. That's when they are. So 11, 1, 3, 5, and 7. So the next race is going to be at 7 o'clock. Obviously, you can't get into a lobby until 30 minutes before. So we're going to do like 30 minutes of practice, or however many minutes of practice. Then we'll get into the lobby, and then we'll have a look. How's it going, mate? You okay? I gotta be honest, I'm really struggling to get back up to grips, to get back up to speed with these GT3 cars. Do you know what, mate? I am I'm torn. I really am torn. Like the figures that have been thrown around, 120 million for like a, what is he, 31 now, is he 31? But then thinking about how many times just this season alone Bruno has got us out of trouble. Like, I don't know. Part of me is like cashing on the money because we'll never get our money ever again. But then the other part of me thinks without Bruno, we would be up shit creek without a paddle. And that's scary. Yeah. I agree. I mean, last time we had a physical, real-life GOAT, we ended up replacing him with Valencia. Who was the bald-headed kid? I want to say he was touted as a wonder kid at the time. A 19-year-old French kid. Yeah, well, we replaced him with Valencia, and I can't think we ended up selling him to. I think we paid like 35 million for him, and ended up selling him to Newcastle. Obertan, Gabriel Obertan. Yeah, mate, I'd won the crown jewels if we sold him, because yeah. United, it would be really dire. Really dire. Like I said, the amount of times Bruno Fernandes has bailed us out is unreal. I like the thoughts of Cunha coming to Old Trafford. I like that idea. I really do. But like, I reckon even if, right, and there's no way we've got this kind of money, but you could drop easily 500 million into that Man United squad this summer alone, and I don't think you're improving it all that much. I really don't. Like, the rot is too far in there. I mean, we'll get there one day, but it's not going to be today. Yeah. And we're a front three, that'd be. Like, even if you had Bruno actually in the middle, you know, dropping deeper, and then like add Garnacho, Cunha, Gokares. But obviously that's all wishful thinking, isn't it? I don't know. Like, we need to have like a really big summer. And like none of the bollocks that we used to have under Sir Alex, where you could only get like 3 players. I might have just cut that corner then, right? But did I really cut that corner to the extent of like 1.9 seconds? I mean, it's an outlap anyway. It's just the laps are so long around you. But yeah. It's a painful watch at United a minute. It really is. Ooh. It's going to be a slowdown. Of course. Alright, we'll see what we can do. I mean, this lap was going to be shit. I knew there was faster cars coming behind me. And I just not getting to grips with this Ferrari very well at all. As you can see, I'm already massively down on my delta in 2 corners. And my delta is set at like a 357, I think. Too heavy under braking. Not getting my turning points right. Running wide. So this guy's had a slowdown. We're going to be doing a lot of like learning on the job today and getting back up to speed with Le Mans. The overspeed's unreal. There is no car contact then at all. This track is extremely hard, mate, and the reason why it's extremely hard is because everything is high speed for the majority of it. It's not until you get to Well, I'll show you now. It's getting dark as well. Like, this lap is washed. Yeah, so basically everything about this circuit is crazy high speed, like bonkers high speed, and then you get into Mulsanne, which is where I'm heading now, and then after Mulsanne all the way to the start finish then is just pretty much corner after corner. Like, you got this bit of a straight here. See, I can't even get a traction right. You've got this bit of a straight here, but then if you look on the map, on the, it'll be your left hand side, where number 1 is now, after that little bit of a straight, yeah, it's like you need a mixture of like a car's just gone straight on. You need like a Spa type of downforce setup. High speed. Crazy. But yeah, this circuit is so hard because you have to carry so much speed through the corners, and if you don't, because the straights are so long, you will end up losing a shitload of more speed down the next corners. Like, this part is so tricky because you can lose speed for so many. I just clipped the wall. For so many corners later on. If you look at the top on my delta, like that delta was set like against the 357, so I'm 5 seconds slower than a delta of 357. I'm struggling to get a car slowed down, struggling to get a car turned in. Obviously, it's a skill issue from me, but yeah. Le Mans is actually easy, just the corners are so tight. You have to slow down so quick. Yeah. Yeah. But for the uninitiated, like I said, you've got to carry so much speed through the corners. So, and I've not driven in the GT3 cars since March. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling a bit to get back up the pace because I've been driving the Formula cars and they drive way differently compared to these cars. But as you can see, like, that lap was a 4:02, and compared to the guy sat in P1 on a 3:54, you know, my lap was a slow ass lap. But we move. I'm 7/10 up. Or 0.7 seconds up, I should say. Yeah, that was it. That was the last time I drove a GT3 car. Because I've been focusing on my Formula license. Don't help when I do stupid shit like that as well. And again, because I'm on quite a long straight, like, when you slow down, you don't just lose 0.6 of a second. You lose at least 2 seconds. It's crazy. It's just a lap is so long as well. I love it though. I mean, I really love it. Stay away from the blue wall. There is like no excuses, right? There isn't any excuse, but there is a bump as you approach turn 1 chicane. And the bump always catches me off guard. And then obviously if you're too slow into that corner, you can see just how much speed you actually lose down the Mulsanne straight. Oh, I was looking at my chat then. But yeah. That looks good. With the trip. Yeah, it does, mate. It does. And honestly, if it's anything like this, it's going to be pretty damn amazing. I wanted to try... wrong. Garage. iRacing setups. I want to try... where is it? Le Mans Endurance. Open. Let's try that setup. We got like 10 minutes before we can dip into the... lobby, so try and do something with a different setup. There's a guy behind me on a lap, so I'm going to get out of the way for that. Because this is my out lap. Tyres are really cold. Yeah, it's just so basically today's all going to be about getting back to grips with the circuit. But it's going to be damn good fun trying to get back into it. Because currently I'm about 3 seconds off what I can actually do. And the good thing is, very soon, we are actually going to be doing the Le Mans 24-hour. I think we were scheduled to do the Nürburgring and Spa. Sorry, the Nürburgring and Watkins Glen. But we've decided against doing Nürburg and Watkins Glen. And we're going to just stick with the Spa 24-hour. So I'm just hoping for a very good race. So the best lap I've got in me is like a, so far is a 4 flat. Oh, feather in the wall, feather in the wall. Me hitting the wall. Right, let's actually try this time around and set a decent lap. Marco, it's all good, mate. You don't gotta be sorry to me. First gear, turn in, turn out. Sheesh. Lose a shitload of time trying to get the car under control. I get caught out by that bump every fucking time. Yeah, safe to say that this lap isn't good. Right, let's change the setup so that we'll go back to the original setup. Options, wrong one. Garage. Setups. Demands, open. Yes, setting for. Are we gonna leave now anyway? In like, we might have enough time for 2 laps. Because in like 6 minutes the lobby opens. Which I'm taking a massive gamble on, because there is absolutely no way I am ready to be racing Le Mans. Alright, that was good. Didn't get no off tracks or anything. So we'll see. I think the race as well progresses into dusk. So it is going to get darker. But yeah, I got a lot to do in order to speed up, get faster. No, I had no major issues yet with crashes and whatnot, but then obviously this is only practice and we'll let everybody else crash into us when we're doing the race. Need those brakes to warm up. If you look at my dash, I mean, apologies for the epilepsy, because I'm getting blinded too. But yeah, if you look at my dash, you have the tyre temperatures on the right, and then you have the brake temperatures on the left. So we will have enough time to do a lap. I had to brake there because I had a slow down penalty otherwise. Just lost a second, just like that. And I don't understand why. Well, I know why, it's because I'm obviously too slow, but... yeah, I don't know when the pre-orders are going to be available for it, but... I was a bit premature on turning in as well. But as soon as it's available, mate, I will 100% be on it as well. Do you know what's like mad to me is when I was driving this track around February time, like the car felt on rails, everything felt good, like it was felt like a really, really good lap. But now yeah, everything just feels like bad. I might even go out there in the BMW. I might even sign up to race with the BMW. Hello, mate. How are you? 160 drivers registered for the last race. 160. That's loads. That really is a lot of drivers. Right, let's get into this. It's probably going to take about 2 hours to load up now. When there's a lot of people driving, it really does take a long time. Yeah, mate. I'm gonna try the Ferrari. I'm struggling with it, mate. I really am. I'm struggling with a Ferrari. Just struggling with Le Mans in general. And I don't know why. I really don't. But we're gonna get ready for this race. Obviously, the race is gonna be in 32 odd minutes. 32, like 27 odd minutes. And there, 40 minutes long. And we just go from there. Hopefully, we don't get killed. But stranger things have happened though, mate. Yeah. Gotta put it in, mate. Gotta put it in. To get the results out, you gotta put it in. You're at Canada now, George. That's another one of my bogus tracks. But to be saying that, it's not a bogus track, really. It's a track that I was stupid at and run a low downforce setup at when I shouldn't have. I just saw the other day a Mazda at Alton. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, mate. It's just tricky in general. And I'm going to try and avoid the carnage, and I'm just going to try and race my own race. Obviously, I need to try and finish quite highly, but it's going to be mainly about not absolutely shafting my safety rating and my iRacing, because after Bathurst was what, middle of February. I never had a good race for about a solid month. I never had a good GT3 race, and then I moved. Then we did Sebring. Then Sebring was amazing. Sebring was the best race I've ever had. In terms of result, so like Sebring was the best. And then after Sebring, I decided I was going to go and do my Formula license. And I think this is where the conflict comes. I think this is why I'm struggling. Because obviously Formula cars, whether it's the Formula 4 or the Formula V, they drive completely different to GT3 cars. And I haven't made that switch yet, because obviously I haven't driven a GT3 car since March. I want to say the third week in March. That's quite a long time for your brain to forget. Do you think for S3, my career points... Season 3 of my career mode, I should do unlimited resource points? I mean, it all depends on which way you want to go with it, mate. I mean, if you want to make it easier for yourself, go for unlimited resource points. If you want to make it harder for yourself, go with less. It's like in my season 2 of my career mode, I won it easily. Like, I won it at a canter, and I should have made it a lot harder. But I know for like next game, Like, obviously, because I'm going to be doing a career on my own and a career with Sam. And there's things I need to work on in my career with Sam, obviously qualifying. But yeah, I think obviously because both me and Sam have moved up to better cars as well this time round, or second time round. It just got easier for us. So yeah, it depends on which way you want to go, mate. It really does. If you want to go the easy route or the hard route. But I would have thought in season 3, I would have thought that what was he saying? I would have thought that things are a lot more expensive, as in like I would have thought your acquisitions, like your wings and flaps and whatnot, are a lot more expensive. So unlimited resource points could be the way to go. Right, I've just increased the rear wing. Probably going to be either really, really silly or really, really good. We'll see. It's not so much the car stability I'm struggling with. It's more slowing of the bloody thing down. I'm struggling with the most. Yeah, that's sad, isn't it? It is sad because, like, apart from Red Bull, obviously having Max, like it always seems to be like Ferrari and Mercedes. They always seem to end up with the worst cars. It's like George and Lewis are quality drivers, and yet, you know, they always seem they end up with the worst car. It's like George and Lewis don't even drive for Mercedes in mine and Sam's playthrough. I think it's like Paul Chair and somebody else. Yeah. No, I know, mate. They get absolutely screwed, don't they? I suppose that wing changes out a little bit. Nick! How are we, mate? How are we doing? You and me both, brother. You and me both. Although, right, I'm gonna go off on a little bit of a tangent, so stick with me, right? About Hamilton. And I don't know who said it the other day, but I was listening to Martin Brundle was on a podcast somewhere, and he was basically talking about Lewis Hamilton and the 8-time world champion and whatnot, and he said because it's easier to start from scratch and learn something than being at the top of the tree and then having to relearn something. And not only that, all of Hamilton's career, Hamilton has had Mercedes powered cars. Like when he was at McLaren, like it was a McLaren Mercedes and whatnot. And like even McLaren and Mercedes They both use the same bricks. Is it CIS bricks? CIS or CIE? Whereas like the Ferrari uses Brembo. And it's going to be a lot of that. A lot of me cocking up today. I can feel it already. And yeah, basically he said that's what Lewis's troubles are. Because like he has learnt and got it ingrained into him. It's pretty much like what I just said. Because I've, you know, like little old me, I haven't driven a GT3 car since like the 3rd week in March, and I'm really struggling around here. Because I've been driving Formula cars. And I know I'm not comparing myself to the GOAT. I'm really not. But it does take a while for it to for your brain to switch over and whatnot. And I wonder, is that a part of what's happening with Hamilton? So yeah, but like you said, mate, I am also concerned that there is something else at foot. I really am. This lap has been a write-off. Mate, the Williams are absolutely cooking. They really, really are. It's nice to see as well. Really nice to see the Williams on top. Well, not on top, like, but you know what I mean. Oh, this lap has been awful. Yeah, there is a part of that as well. I have to agree with that, mate. I think there is a point of that. Massive point, in fact. You know, those guys, like, for an example, you know, Kimi Antonelli, he, you know, never raced around Miami other than what he did in the simulator. And he'd go in there and put it on pole in the sprint and put it on P3, you know, in the race. Alright, I'm not saying that the race didn't go too fondly for him, but yeah. You know, if the kids can do it, why can't a 7-time world champion do it? Because, I mean, we all got to start and learn somewhere, right? Every one of us. Yeah. I also do think as well, man, right? And I do think Ferrari has really lost their way with development of that car. And obviously with the regulation changes, that's the second or third time I keep hitting that wall. With the regulation changes, I just don't think that they're gonna fix it. Oh man, I'm struggling around here. This race is gonna be a write-off. Right, this time. That'd be pretty cool. I lost half a second in what? A handful of corners? And I'm going to keep losing now all the way down the straight. And I don't understand why. I reckon by the time I get to the second chicane, I'm going to be down at least a full second. I mean, it could be the amount of aero I'm running, to be fair, like, but kind of feel like the car needs it at the minute, because she's definitely a lively one. Yeah, a Lego championship would be pretty cool. Like, even into the corners and out of corners, like, I'm losing so much fucking time. And it goes from one extreme to the other, right? Like, 1 minute like, I can't stop the car, the next minute I can stop the car, like, but I stop the car too early. I could have broke a way lot longer later for that corner, but then all I've done is just continue to lose time. I think I need to turn the delta off, because the delta is pissing me off. Like, you watch how much time now I lose into these next sequence of corners. It's just nuts. I don't believe I was overly aggressive on the brakes, overly aggressive on the throttle or turning, but then I obviously was, because I wouldn't have lost so much damn time if, you know, if I was smooth enough, you know. BMW in the wall. Right now, if we cross the line in under 250, that's going to be like a 359.5. Trust me, I'm really hustling this car, but I've obviously got to slow down, and it's not going to count. Of course, it didn't count. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't be good for me though, because obviously of the actual way I drive. But then I suppose it would still show throttle and brake inputs, wouldn't it? Horrific corner. Horrific. That's on Race Labs, that is. Dan, isn't it? Is Dan still here? Yeah, I am braking way too early for some corners and too late for others. I'm all over the place. And I don't know why it's taking me so long to get to grips with it. It's really annoying me. 235 now, mate. Like, Le Mans is a really, really popular circuit. Dan, do you have to pay for the pedal inputs and whatnot in Race Labs? I mean, I would have thought so. You gotta pay for everything these days, but right, let's see if we can take this corner a little bit better. Didn't cut. Didn't cut. Fucked it up. Where did I get an abnormal lap on this one then? Somebody want to tell me where I had an abnormal lap? Woohoo! Got the old arse end in the gravel then. It wasn't the gravel, it was the grass. We touched grass. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know what the hell to do. Okay. I'll have to download it and have a look. I will. I'll have a look later on. Like, the race is going to start in like 5 minutes anyway. Yeah, I like this stuff. Like community made stuff, because sometimes like a lot of the community has brighter ideas of everything that they kind of need. I should not be going into a race right now. I should just be I really shouldn't be going into a race. Now I know I am just gambling with safety rating and iRating. I mean, I've been doing this for 30 minutes and my X's are okay, but my iRating is going to take a pasting. Yeah. No, I understand all that, mate. Cold bricks. Yeah. No, I understand, mate. Yeah. Yeah. But what's happening to me there is, on the last one you just said, the back end, it becomes really loose. And like I said, I'm just all over the place, mate, today. No, I'm kind of losing it on entry. Holy understeer, Batman. I just ain't getting what is needed of me. Do you know what I mean? Like, see what I mean? Yay. Right, watch how much, right? I'm going to lift off now. And look at that time. That's well in advance of like 2.5 seconds. Right, let's go into this race. And I already know that this is a bad idea. Oh, what am I doing? I am stupid. And the thing is, I know I'm stupid because I've had, well, I've probably had about 40 minutes of practice since when I did it last. And usually, like, I would have had all day to practice and whatnot, and I just know that I'm asking for trouble by doing this. But I'm the type of guy who likes to be thrown in the deep end of everything. to see if I can swim. So let's go and check that shit out. See if I can swim. Or am I going to get yeeted into oblivion? And it wouldn't be iRacing. It really wouldn't be iRacing if that never happened. So how many... So, like... With Race Labs, is it just overlays that they do? I mean, do they do a track map and whatnot? Yeah, do it when you next start your stream, mate. Hold my brakes too long on the left, you slow down too much. Yeah. Pretty much about it. I have to agree, mate. Hello, CD. Like I said, Nick, I'm just really not getting to grips with it, and I can't answer why. I know why. It's because I'm shit. But no, I don't understand. It is, mate. It is, Nick. Oh, mate, I love getting addicted and choosing different shit. I really do. So, I'll have a look. But yeah. No excuses, mate. Just facts. Don't deal in excuses. I deal with facts. Yeah. Like I said, I'm just struggling with the just struggling getting back up to speed with it. It's like my Delta was, was really good, and you can see from previous Le Mans races that I've done, I've gone, a lot faster than what I'm currently doing. Like, it's just I'm finding it, I don't know, difficult to get to grips with everything. Are we already in qualifying? We are. Oh, no. My setup will carry over, right? Right, well, I got 2 laps. Well, technically, I haven't even got 2 laps. Bump caught me out again. No, there's no point. The tyres are going to be just as cold as they were last time. Like I said, I'm really struggling, mate. So it'll be what it'll be. And like I said, even if I'm at the back of the field, well then, it's damage limitation then, isn't it? I can work my way through the field rather than... But to be down this point at the moment, that's like a 3:59.3 at the minute, and it's only getting slower. There's an apex there somewhere. Turned in too early. That's me starting from the back of the grid. Because I went off track. I invalidated the lap. So now I don't have enough time. Keep going though. Okay, we'll start at the back of the grid anyway, or close to the back, and then we'll work our way through if we can. That makes me sad watching them times come in. But it's what happens when you don't set a good time. Get the fuck. See, that would have been a second lap done and dusted. They don't have that. Do they have that in eye overlays? Yeah, it's on Pro Look. I don't have Pro. I want to have a look at what Dan's talking about first. Race Labs. But yeah. Yes, really end my qualifying run because I was shit. Oh, Dave Bautista in P1 doing a 3:57. Yeah, I use that trophy.ai as well. I use that when I'm learning the track. It just, I don't know. Just don't, I'm just not getting it. Just not getting to grips with it today. Yeah, I'll have to. No, I will, mate. I will. We'll do this race though. I'll be back doing Le Mans again tomorrow. So it'll give us something to compare with. So yeah, but we'll see. Yeah, I saw it, mate. I will. I definitely will. Right now, as it stands, I'm due to lose 66 iRating. I mean, stranger things have happened. P24. Get in. The only way is forward now, right? Oh, well, unless I get crashed out and then that's backwards. That's 66, man. Just so shit. So shit, so shit. Oh, it's going to be a damage limitation. I mean, let's see. Let's see what happens. The main thing is to try and survive, because obviously being all back of the bus like I currently am, a lot of carnage tends to happen. A lot of carnage. So, what did you say? You're going to check before the grid so you can fix the issue. 30 seconds. Oh, yeah. Sorry, mate. I didn't see it until... I can't remember either if this race includes a pit stop. Right. Like I said, I don't even know if you got... I'm sure you have to pit. I'm sure you do. Yeah, it's because I'm in a lobby with everybody else. We'll be alright now as we get going. As long as you guys can see it and it doesn't become too blurry, it's all good, mate. I'll never forget the first time I actually was at Le Mans in a Mazda and I could hear the jets coming over and absolutely shit myself. I was like, what the hell is that? And I hate being on this side as well because people just send it through the chicane and just twat you off. Or if they send it... I'm not being that guy into turn 1. Up 2 places. Get the slipstream. I think the Ferrari on the right, or is it a McLaren? Anyway, the black car definitely had a slowdown. Wow, that Mustang in front is fast. Mustang towing a Mustang. What could go wrong? I could go wrong. Couldn't slow the car down enough. And I've just realised as well, my crew chief is not on. I am stupid. This is unhealthy. Yeah. I'm more concerned about me, mate, rather than, you know, anybody else at the minute. Just don't seem to have the pace or the confidence at the minute. Like when I raced here before, I could send it through this section. Just don't know. I just don't know what's going on. There seems to be a lot more pace in front of me than I have. And I just seem to be so full of mistakes. Like where I'm running wide or not able to get the car slowed down. Like, it's all me, obviously. It's all my doing. So I'm not blaming anybody other than myself, like, but, you know. So far, so good. What are we? Six minutes in? No major dramas. I just appeared to lack straight line speed. Either that, or I'm just that slow. You're racing under headlight conditions now. Oh, hell yeah, man. They are fast in front. Back within a tenth. Back within. When it goes above a second, you start to lose the toe. I expected that car to absolutely send it back on the track and shaft me. There's a car off to the left. Lamborghini in the wall. Should have been in first gear for our exit, but hey ho. See? A 4:09. I just had visions of him taking my front end off. And that's another thing that I'm guilty of. Hesitation. After P17, no? From P21. I know it's not great like, but I need to check the setup after this, because they just seem to have so much more straight line speed. And again, that could be again down to me with poor exits out of corners, you know. Apologies for the epilepsy. Thought he was going to send it on him then. I see these guys, they seem to just take off through this section. I ought to try the BMW. But it does feel like to me that I got a lot more cornering speed, whereas they have a lot more straight line speed, and that would indicate to me that I am carrying too much downforce for a circuit like this. He's already 0.7 out in front. I'll try the BMW later. I'll do that off camera, like off stream. But this race is gonna come in handy. He obviously hit the back of him. And I was too busy watching. But with their straight line speed, they will catch back up. Looking like it's going to be a boring race. Is there a pit stop involved, you reckon? This is going to be my fastest lap of the day. If it's a true lap. God damn it. And that is how painful it is, especially when you cock up on the last. But it is what it is. Go again. The gap behind is 5.5, so I don't know, I'm kind of stuck where I am at the moment, I think. P14. Guys in front of me is 6.2. I could do with them battling, to be fair, and lose a bit of time. Maybe catch them up. But they're all in the 357s. And me, I'm just pootling along at, you know, in the fours. Yeah, I'm not catching them in front, I don't think. I mean, we'd give it a go. Unlikely, though. Why don't those little buggers start battling? It's alright, we'll be back tomorrow. When we come back tomorrow, we'll come back fighting. Again, if this is a correct lap, this lap is under a 3:59. So under a 4-minute lap. You do have to box for the looks of it. How is that an abnormal lap? I didn't do anything. We're going to have to box this lap, otherwise we will be out of fuel. Don't think I've ever done a pit stop around here either. And because I haven't got Mark waffling in my ear, I'm unsure. Oh, that's deep. Alright, where is my guy? Is that him by there? Yeah. Just the fuel I need. Give me the fuel. Give me the fuel. Give me the fuel. Give me the fuel and let me go. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, look, it's the Mustangs, but I was behind at the start. Right, so I've dropped the 16th currently. 15th, 14th. Okay, so doesn't look like I've lost any. Oh, that was a big hit. Any places to now, but there are cars right behind me. And I've not managed to have a look where they actually are yet. So whether we will be doing this for position or not. So I don't know. Yes. So the guy behind is for position. Funny enough, it was the other blue. It was the other Mustang. Oh, this is going to be a cut. Oh wow, I'm quite shocked. So somewhere, these pair, they managed to gain back 5.5 seconds. Pretty much. Of course a Ferrari with no bumper hits me. Of course he does. See, even a Ferrari with no bumper is out dragging me. McLaren. Don't get it. Just don't get it. Oh, we ain't dead yet, so, you know, and there's still 11 minutes of this race to go, which is nice. They just take off, man. That McLaren is absolutely rapid in the straight line. I mean, like, it's got no front bumper, and it's out pulling everything. Like, even the Mustangs. Yeah, man, no worries. You too, buddy. You have a good one, Nick. See, the Mustang is just staying there. Seven minutes left. Come on, Nathan. Yeah, of course, that was an abnormal lap. And I think I'm cutting it on the inside. Not the outside, where you'd expect to be cutting it. That was too slow. Yeah. But I'm not going to blame him. Not yet, until I've re-watched the footage. However, I did see him brake, lift off, and then brake again. So to me, it feels like he outshot himself because I was always going to turn in. Because it's a corner. But hindsight is a wonderful thing. So I'm going to wait for it. And I mean, I've just not been quick enough today, so... You know, it kind of is what it is. You know, if I hadn't been making these stupid mistakes, I wouldn't have been in that position. Yeah, it was an abnormal lap, apparently. And I mean, apart from that crash, did I even go off track? gap is 1.4. I'm not going to get any slip from him. I don't know either if I've got any actual car damage from the crash, so... we shall have to wait and see. Sheesh. I didn't notice that I had adjusted the traction control because I've got the ABS and the traction on my spinny wheels, on my steering wheel. And of course, any slightest touch and they're going to go off. Is this the last lap, is it? Well, it must be. I forgot to obviously turn Mark on, so... Must have been the end of the lap. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. We'll have a look. Was it this lap? Yes. I think, in all fairness, that was me. Oh, I don't... No. He outbroke himself. Just like I thought. He'd started braking. Let off and just carried on going into the side of me. I don't think that's on me. Because, see, I'm not even on the brakes there. Where do I hit the brakes? I think I even hit the brakes before him. Oh, we hit him about the same time, to be fair. Him just a little bit later. And I turn in because it's a corner. And he takes us both out. But to be fair, we didn't get any damage from it, so... Yeah. Started P21, finished P17. And lots of work needed. Let's wait to find out what the damage is, shall we? We'll find out what the damage is, and then I'll dip. Lots of work to do tomorrow, though, in order to find some pace and try and have a better race. Because we'll be back tomorrow, though, doing the same. I might try the BMW. Obviously, I'll do that in the morning now. See what the GT3 BMW is like. And yeah, we'll just go for it and find out what happens. That race felt good though up until the crash point. I mean, I don't know. You guys tell me. You saw the VAR check just like I did. Was it my fault? Like, if it's my fault, tell me. Obviously, it's something that I, got to work in. But it was a corner, and we were both entitled to the corner. Right. What do the stats say? What does the computer say? Does the computer say no? That's what I'm waiting for. Waiting for the stats. I had 4x out of 25. I might have lost, to be fair. Might have lost. Oh, come on, it shouldn't take this long. Yeah, there it is. Results. Oh, yeah. Right, so I gained 0 safety rating, and I only lost 10 iRating. So that isn't bad. So we need to obviously do a lot better tomorrow. Laps. And tomorrow we'll have Mark turned on. So yeah, didn't lose, didn't really gain. Happy days. Happy days. Right, but I will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. I hope you guys have a good evening. And as always, thank you for your support. It is truly, truly amazing. And yeah, I hope to see you back here tomorrow. Take care.